So I'm down in the barn. This is Friday morning now. It's about 5:30-ish, give or take a little bit there. Well, it's actually probably about 5:40-ish now. But anyways, the weather has switched over. As you can see, the snow is now falling. It's pretty neat, different. When I left the house, it was raining. I got down here, it was still raining. Was doing a little work at the end of the barn, and all of a sudden the rain stopped. This ginormous gust of wind came through, and boom, snow. So, kind of neat how things just switched over. It just literally, it went from, it was pouring. It was pouring down rain to boom, snow right now. So, pretty neat. I'd rather be in bed not experiencing it, but I guess that's just the way things are going to happen. But anyways, we're going to keep you updated on what's going on with our weather. It's snowing pretty good. Kind of hard to see it inside here, but it's snowing pretty good. The winds are starting to really pick up. So that's what we're going to be worried about today, is them winds picking up for the cows, the goats, everybody, chocolate, everybody we're worried about. So stay tuned. More to come. It'll probably mostly be in the dark unless Beck's here or whatever. Night number 1 of frozen cold tundra. The water's froze. So we didn't put the heater in it thinking it was going to be okay. But as you can see, we got her in there right now, trying to thaw it out. Use a little persuasion. I think it's -4 right now. Wind coming out of the west-southwest, blowing about -25, 30 on the wind chill. So it's chilly. Okay, that should thaw out pretty quick here once that heater really gets to clicking. Everybody looks pretty decent. Snow on their back, that's a good sign. Means they're holding their heat in. Even though they're in the barn, still a good sign. The water problem solved. Everybody's fighting to get a drink now. Heater's plugged in. What a fiasco. Good job, Dory. You can hear it. You can hear that in there? Yeah. Thank goodness. Good job, Dory. So anyways, this cord here runs there's a little thing in the bottom. You can't see it's under Dory. There's a little round disc in there to keep it thawed. And now that they're able to drink, that'll keep running and keep the water circulating. You can see it down there, kind of that gray thing there in the corner. That's that little round disc. So keep drinking up, girlies. Keep drinking. Beck did the hay and some of the other stuff. I did a lot of running around. That's what I feel like. Anyways, it's chilly. It's -4 or 5. We're in the barn. It's still chilly. We got frozen water at home nonetheless. So the hot water in the kitchen sink is frozen. So now we're done here. Head home, get that taken care of. So see you when it's a little warmer. Well, we're back in the barn. It's now Saturday morning. It's another cold one, I can tell you that. It's cold out. It's about -5 still. Winds are howling. I think we're still calling -30-degree wind chills right now. The cows are huddled in here. Some are up eating. The water was froze again this morning, just like it was last night. Not as bad. Just mainly just a top crust from the wind blowing over it. They do make disc for them. We have them. The issue is then the disc freezes in there, and we can't punch the disc out as easy. We end up breaking the disc because the disc gets cold too. So we just can't win there. That wind's coming right in that doorway right there, coming in right like this, right onto that. So that's a status report for this morning anyways. It's still chilly, let me tell you. One more go around to the... Firing up pretty good today. Well, it's now Saturday night, Christmas Eve. We had frozen water again. The tank here evidently didn't work. It plain and simple, it didn't work. It died. I don't know what caused it to die. How you doing, buddy? I'm not sure what caused it to die, but it died. And unfortunately, everybody's in the same boat as there is none. TSC doesn't have them. And of course, tomorrow's Christmas. Of course, all businesses, not all of them, but a lot of them are closed, of course, which is great. Give those employees the time off they deserve to spend with their families. Anyways, so we got the water thawed back out. So what we did this time, something a little different than what we didn't do last night, which we probably should have, but we didn't, is we put up a windbreak instead. Tried to help slow the wind down, let them drink only on one side. And this is all we did. That was the piece we had over from across the road. It's just a piece of barn curtain that we made onto there's a lot of wind on this side of the barn. I mean, you can kind of see, Spotty back there in the back just kind of relaxing, chewing her cud. But so we put this down here. Hopefully that'll block enough of the wind. But then over here, it's good. Nice and thawed out for the night. Everybody's been over here drinking. I think all 33 of these guys have had a drink now. Bedded up this side of the barn, bedded up part of that side. Everybody else is up front, eating away. So this video I know is hopping from day to day to day, but that's all. You're just kind of trying to show what's going on here in this cold weather. I think we're sitting at about 4 degrees to 0 somewhere in there. With the wind chill, I think is only negative 13 tonight. Last night it was negative 30 when we were dealing with that water over here. So I will take this negative 13, feels like a heat wave, let me tell you, in comparison. Still getting the frozen stuff in the facial hair. What are you guys doing? You guys are a lot more lively tonight, I can tell you that. A lot more happier. Hi, guys. Oh, boy. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad all our cows are doing good. The goats are doing good. The chickens doing good. The cats are doing all right. Our dogs at home are okay. I hope all your guys' animals are doing well. I hope you have an awesome Christmas. We'll see you tomorrow again in this portion of this video. So we're going to see you again. Document that. This video will probably come out on like Monday or Tuesday of this coming week here of how we handled everything, how we made out. But thanks for sticking around this far. Like I said, kind of choppy, kind of the same old frozen water. So stay tuned. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's a good day for us, too. The water is still unthawed. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they were probably all drinking a lot last night, but that windbreak really does. Now, the temperature did come up last night, so I'm sure you guys can't really tell. Maybe you can. It did come up a little bit. We're up to, I think the truck said like 8 or 9 this morning, so pretty good. It's Christmas morning. Still dark out. It's about 6:15 or so in the morning. Just down checking cows, checking water, pushing hay up. So everybody looks good. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'll see y'all tonight. I know them two are happy to be out. Ace is happy to be out, and there's like a little miniature heat wave. It's 14 degrees this morning. Oh, Lordy. It's now Monday morning. We survived the worst of it all. So all the cows survived. No real illness, no nothing, no snotty noses, nothing we could see. We'll see how this week pertains. Water is still not frozen, so that windbreak really seemed to do the trick for us. So wish we would have been thinking with our heads a little sooner, but sometimes you don't get it all. So what we got to do is we got to get these pens cleaned up. As you can see, they're kind of dirty, 1. And 2, they have all these real hard chunks in them. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Chunks like these. You can't break them. They're just piles of poop. They're piles of poop and pee that are just hard as a rock now. I mean, some of them move, you can kind of move some of them into a pile, but so we're going to rake these all out on this side. Rake them all out on this side, and then get these guys all bedded back up, because I need clean, dry bedding in here. By the looks of the forecast, we are to be up in the 50s by the end of the week. This is Monday now. By the end of the week, we're supposed to be back up 45, 50 degrees. So, of course, we're going to go from frozen tundra to mud, and I'm sure we'll end up with some rain You know, I don't mind a cold, you know, but I'd rather have cold, frozen ground than mud any day of the week. If it stayed like 30 degrees in the winter, that'd be perfect for me. Keep everything frozen up, some sunshine during the day, let it warm up a little bit. The cows get some nice sun on them. But, whew, yeah. But I will say this 14, I think it's like 14 degrees right now, feels like a massive heat wave compared to this weekend of whatever our negative wind chills were, negative 30-degree wind chills. So we still have a little bit of breeze today, but whew, not near as bad. Some of the chunks are fairly large. I mean, not the biggest thing in the world, but definitely not small like a lot of these other ones are. So we're going to scoop them up with that, throw them in here, and usually we just take them and throw them up front, and I'd bring and scrape all that out. But since everything's so slippery, I want to leave all that packets up there so we nobody slipping, falling. Don't need any broken bones, huh, guys? We survived the worst of the storm. This stuff definitely does not pack as nice in the wheelbarrow. As you can see, getting this stuff all cleaned up. That's still to go. That over there is still to go. That's gonna be a healthy mess there. Let me tell you, that'll be a healthy mess. But gotta get cleaned up so that way we're staying on the good side of everything. Well, I got it the best I can. Those spots are, of course, a little wetter from them laying there or whatever, so we're gonna get dry bedding on it. And there's things like these up here, that these piles here, there is no moving them. So those will have to stay until it thaws out. And it's nice to be able to come out here and not get hit with 40-mile-an-hour winds. This is really nice. The feed troughs are here. That's where we grain all the big ones. We do end up graining some of them inside down that alleyway as well, but for the most part, we just keep them right out here for the most part anyways, and the little babies go in the other side. Tractor. Tractor got a little snowy during it all. Try to get this thing fired up. We got to put a bale in for him. So, let's see. We're going to have to probably cycle the key a couple times. Make sure that little light comes on. Warming it up before we start it. We'll probably cycle, like I said, 3 times. Once this one goes out, we'll try firing up. Oh, not too bad. We'll let the tractor sit there and idle, warm up a little bit. You can see it's a little chilly still. Better than the other day. The other day I wasn't sure it was going to start on Friday night. We had to feed a bale Friday night. I wasn't sure it was even going to start. So it started pretty easy today. I checked the oil. The oil is thick, to say the least. It's just normal 15W40, and it's got probably about 100, about almost 100 hours on the oil change. And it was pretty thick, so, but not bad. Time to get a bale. Getting a bale out here for the cows, giving them a wet bale. So we'll back into it with the spear and take it up to the barn. Thanks for watching today, guys. This is what we went through. Short little clips of the nighttime and what have you. But this is what our weather was. Hopefully where you guys are at watching, hopefully you survived the storm just fine. Hopefully no frozen pipes, no nothing. So hopefully y'all had a great Christmas as well. Hope everything went well. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep pushing this channel. You guys are doing an awesome job. Keep pushing it up. So we greatly appreciate it. I know, I want to say the cows greatly appreciate it too. Why not? We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.